Good morning and welcome back to another edition of Mining with Prospector Al. It's finally April. You can't tell it's standing out here right now. Kind of windy. Feels like March. Feels like early March, as a matter of fact. It was up around 80 yesterday, and we had a cold front come through with a few storms and stuff. And I was reading 47 when I pulled in, and probably going to get up to the mid 50s or so here. For those of you not familiar with the area, I'm standing on the banks of the mighty Coker Creek, which actually has a little water in it today from all the rain. Not a huge amount, but a little bit more than the last time I was in here. And like I said, for those not familiar with the area, the elevation here is about 1,500 feet above sea level. Down in the valley, it's anywhere from 900 to 1,000 feet, so we're just slightly elevated, kind of in the foothills of the mountains. The higher mountains in the area immediately around here would be about 4,200 feet. We're heading to about 1,800 feet today, so about 300 vertical feet, 17 to 1,800 depending on where you are. So it's a good spot up in there. It's a nice little hike and bushwhack. The first third of the journey is pretty open. Last third of the journey you actually have a trail. It's the middle third that gets to be a little rough sometimes, but as I mentioned, it's Saturday, April the 4th of 2015. The scent of gold is hanging heavy in the air this morning. I can just feel it. I think these clouds are trying to move out. There weren't many clouds down in the valley. They're just kind of hanging around up here because of the elevation, but I'm seeing some blue to the west. So it should be a pretty good day for digging and stuff. It's a little windy. It's a little on the cool side. Get to moving up through there and I'll forget all about the cool. We're going to go up there and hit it, kind of the little secret spot, but it's not necessarily totally secret, but a lot of people do know about it. So I'll be back when we get up the trail a little bit and get into some of the action. Hopefully we'll have a good day of it. All right, we're making the climb over. Made it through the rhododendron this time, mostly unscathed. And the trail ahead. Oh man, that's a sight. A couple of miners in tow back here. They got a little more equipment, but they'll learn. At least they're not like Mel was last weekend. Anybody didn't see that, you need to check it out. Don't check the video out for the gold, just watch Mel carry 100 pounds of stuff back out. We're gonna work our way over and trying to see evidence of spring marching up the mountain, but other than a little more green up here, I don't see much blooming. We're about 1,800 feet right here. You fellas ready to find some gold?
Let's find some gold.
We better find some good gold for all the effort, right?
Oh yeah.
Welcome to the land of the gold. The creek in here is not real big. It's about 7 feet wide right there, 6.5, 7 feet wide, so we're good to dig. Up in here, not so much, but at least there's a little bit of water up here, and you can see it's been a bit of a blowdown not too long ago. Wouldn't want to have been up here when that happened. So we'll get to dig and see what we can find. It's going to be a good day. I'm already hot. Already tired and I haven't even gotten started yet. So let's find some gold and I'll forget about it. So far the results have been a little disappointing for the location, but as I'm working my way down here, I can see I got nothing but just old time tailings all around me. I'm into kind of a deep little valley where this creek runs through, so it's certainly a high potential for some good gold down in here. I'm gonna see what I can find. Got to be something down in here that's worth digging. He's not falling for it. Oh, I better not do too many bear calls. I might call one up. Watch out, there's a tree there. We'll sneak up on the miner and see what kind of gold he's got. There's some proof that there's some chunkier gold in here, although I'm not really into it. That's a nice piece right there. More chunky stuff there.
One little wire gold piece in there.
Yeah, that bigger one there's got some quartz in it too, and that's pretty typical for anything of any size up here. You'll see little bits of quartz in it. Got some nice looking stuff there. Makes me want to get back at it, which is what I'm fixing to do. I always do this when I'm up in here, but it's still fascinating. The whole area up here back in the day. This is a huge tailing pile I'm standing on right here, and it's a rather sizable pit here. By machinery standards, it wouldn't be very big, but this was all hand dug. Up in there some. It's really extensive down through this little valley. So I must have been getting some pretty good gold, and I know I normally do. Not so much today, but that's just because I'm not on it. And we'll get on it here in a few. Had to take a break for lunch. Get that done with, so turned out to be a really nice day. It's kind of windy at times, but not really getting down in here. It's blowing across the top of the ridges, and we're down a little valley. Real tangled up down in here. Got lots of blue sky. It's not hot. It's probably 60 or so. A little warmer than I thought it would get up in here, but it's been a rough day for gold so far. This is one of my secret spots, as I've named the video before, and geez, based on the amount of gold I'm getting, I might as well just let the location out, but I'm not going to. If it had been another spot, it would have been a decent day so far, but considering I'm used to good stuff here and I'm kind of spoiled on it, it's not quite so good. But day's a long ways from over yet. The sun's still high in the sky, so I'm gonna get back at it, and hopefully I'm gonna pull up a good one to show, of my own, of course. After some serious bushwhacking there, probably no more than 75 yards or so from the trail up there, back at a spot we used to work all the time. Big old massive rock here. We'll get in here and poke around a little bit. Found more than one or two little nuggets out of this spot, so see if there's any of them left. Blue sky. Alright, we've reached the conclusion of our trip up here. I think everybody did at least fairly good on the gold and stuff. It's still a nice day. I can kind of feel the temperature dropping as the sun goes behind the ridge, and it's still kind of windy. It's supposed to get down in the 30s tonight, maybe the upper 20s here, so it's time to pack up and head out. Ought to be fun. You fellas ready?
Now ready to go?
Ready, let's go.
Let's hit it. On the last leg of the journey, the flat part, walking along Coker Creek. Got a nice amount of water in it right now. Everything's starting to get green. Warmer than it was earlier for sure. Nice day, no clouds. Be a nice but cool night. And we're about to get back to where we started. So anyway, tune in again for another edition of Mining with Prospector Al, and maybe one of these days I'll get back into better gold again. So it wasn't terrible today. Anyway, get out there and have a good time, have fun, find some gold.